Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustriescom/org/1NAS to become a member of something great.
Hey, hello again, everybody. This is Derek. I'm coming at you a little bit late. I wasn't sure if I was going to stream or not. I had already played one mission. As you can see, I'm mean to go ahead and turn that in real quick. So, how's everybody doing tonight? I hope you're doing all right. I hope you are having a wonderful evening. We're going to go back to ASD.
Ready. Thanks for knocking out that contract. Microtech appreciates your hard work.
Yeah, we're going to go back to the ASD. This is going to be the 3rd time I've traveled there. The first time, I just effed up and got killed while I was trying to loot a box. The second time, I went through and missed the part that said turn around and go back to the lobby, and I pressed forward, and then I got to a point where I couldn't go back. It was a point of no return. So once I realized what the mission was, I was unable to complete it. And so what I did was I just wandered the facility, shooting all the bad guys and killing all the aliens and stuff like that. And um, it was kind of it was fun as hell. Um, it was very fun. Fun like nobody's business. Okay, it's going to go to the Port Trussler. That's fine. Let's buy a basic case of 12. And that's why I came up here, was so that I could buy that in bulk. I thought that I could buy, I haven't really looked, but I thought I could buy a salvage module for, here we go, here's the gray cat. What do we got? We got a torch. Mining attachment. Okay, so we got mining and torch. Whoops. Let me get out of her way. I don't see a, and I didn't see it in the kiosk either. Look, there's my case. A Crux Lux. Cruise Lux. But the Cruise Lux I found is all you need. It provides hydration as well as nutrition. So you don't have to carry like all these snaggle sticks or burritos or any of that. Just carry a couple of Cruise Lux and you should be good to go. Okay, so I need to restock on ammo. And I've decided to only take my rifle. I'm only going to take my rifle. The Gallant. Now, I think I'm going to stop in at the medical bay and see if they've got any anti-radiation medicine. And if they do, I'm going to bring a couple of those with me just for S&G. Okay, maybe I just need to go ahead and go personal weapons. Now, why is this all the way at the bottom? So what I'm looking for is Gallant ammo, not the Karna or the Arrowhead, even though I love those. And I already have, okay, Boneyard. Is Boneyard white? I think it might be. I'm gonna buy one. And we'll do a look at one when we get to our hangar. But that's what I need, these rifle batteries. I'm gonna buy a shitload of them. Maybe I'm not. Inventory error. What the hell? Inventory error. No, I can't buy any Gallant rifles ammo. Okay, hopefully someone's wearing the Microtech armor. Yeah. So normally I play Skyrim about this time, but I was feeling the whole I was feeling the Star Citizen tonight, so I decided to play Star Citizen. Go to the last page. Okay. Now we're starting to see some batteries. Karna, Coda, Gallant Boneyard. Let's see if we get a inventory error. They're out of stock. Okay. Now I'm trying to remember if Fort Tressler has a gun shop. I don't remember. I don't think it does. I think it has an armor shop that sells guns. Well, I can't go on the mission with a Gallant unless I'm able to buy some ammo. Yeah, I don't see a gun shop. And there's not going to be a gun shop in the food court. I might have to fly to another station just to buy ammo. Which I don't mind doing. Let's go find the pharmacy here.
Getting the right treatment has never been easier, thanks to the advanced digital medical assistance available at every
Let me see what kind of drugs they've got. That's an adrenaline pen.
medical concerns got you worried? Thank you for visiting Kyoto RX.
Detox is kind of what I'm thinking. There's detox and decon. What's going on? Okay.
Urgent page for Nurse Radcliffe.
A rapid injection of
Nurse Radcliffe to emergency.
iodine that treats radiation exposure. There it is.
If anyone sees a patient wearing blue pants, a red striped shirt, red and white hat, and glasses, would you please contact
And
the
of
front desk
course,
and let us
I
know?
want to make sure I have med pens, even though I'm going to be relying on my medical gun.
Welcome to Kyoto RX, where fast and reliable medical treatment. Just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status, just by being here, you're already taking
Does that treat
the road
it's a panacea. So does it treat radiation sickness? It might. I'm going to buy just one of those. Okay, so I've decided not to carry my sniper rifle with me. I've already put the sniper rifle in the... I've already put it in the locker on the station so that if anything goes wrong... Let me get back in there. Let me transfer my consciousness to this port right here. Regen.
Just a friendly reminder that no matter your health status, just by being here, you're already taking an important step on the road to wellness.
Okay, so we got our consciousness transferred. We grabbed a bunch of expendables. Except for my ammo. Again, I don't know if you're new to the channel, welcome to the channel. If you are a returning viewer, welcome back. Thank you. Okay, I did call, okay, it's in the lobby. There it is. I've already done a cargo mission. When I went out there, there was only 8 of the 10 boxes. So I was unable to get all of the cargo. So when I came back, it wouldn't accept it. So I had to take a second mission that was just a generic cargo turn-in mission, which it accepted my cargo at that point. Okay, I'm kind of curious. This might be what I've been looking for. I'm gonna... Oh, hell yeah. Hells to the yeah. Okay, well then let's take this light, transfer it over. Take this suppressor and transfer it over. It didn't like that. And there is a sight that I'm using. And of course, it didn't like that. Might be easier to do this. And then drag it from storage onto the gun. Alright, that works. Now, I only need 2 of these. Because of the, there's a glitch in the game that, if you have 2 empties, you can make a full one. Okay, we're going to split to 4. And I don't know if I want to take this with me. Oh, I could even put it up in my ammo. That's weird. But I guess if the handgun thing runs out, I could just reload from there. But I'm not going to do that. Okay. We are set except for I mean, I've got some magazines on me, but I want to be fully decked out. Yeah. And I don't think I put anything on the ship. I think I might have put stuff on this ship. Because I haven't claimed this ship in a long time. No, it's empty. That's the locker I normally put stuff in.
Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check.
I've noticed that I've had to reset my MFDs each time that I sit down. That's new in this patch. Normally it remembers, I should say in previous patches, it would remember what my MFD settings were. Okay, there is a setting I want to change in my options. I don't think it's a control. I think it's a lean into the turn or something like that is what it's called. Bear with me. Look into turns? No, that's not it. I did go through this afternoon and adjust my mouse and sensitivities and stuff, and I think I got it to where I want it. Let's change this convergence distance. Aim nudge, no. It should be some. They're probably closing the door on me. Flight. It might be a ESP. Crosshair prompts. I think I went through everything and didn't see it. It should say something like lean into the turn or something. I can't remember the actual verbiage. And it's like, I thought it had a bar where it was like a strength, like how much do you want to lean into the turn? And I turned it down and it made it worse. I noticed. So I want to put it back to where it was. Is it gimbal mode? No. VJoy, roll into turns, right there, roll into turns. See, it was at 1, and I brought it down to 51. And it made it worse. Hey, we still have an open door. All right, we're out.
Landing gear raised.
That was very good. Let's go ahead and cancel this. I don't need to worry about any of that. We're going to go to another base where I can... It's going to cost me a little bit of fuel. That's Wicklow. I don't want to go to Wicklow. L1, Shallow Frontier. I'm getting low response. This would not be good in an FPS situation. Once I get there and buy my ammo, I think I'm gonna relog just to speed up the see if my FPS changes. I think I'm right. I think I'm in the Australian server right now. I might switch it to Asia. Luckily, this is not that far. It's 2 gigameters. While we're flying, I wanted to make a couple of announcements. I'm probably wasting my time announcing this to you because you guys probably don't even care about these videos. But why not? Because I just need to kill some time. But I'm planning. I got a million videos that I do every week. I probably do 3 or 4 videos a day. Don't always upload them, to be honest. And sometimes I blend them. Like I'll do a little bit of this, a little bit of that, a little bit of this, and then I'll put it all in one video. So you'll see uploads maybe 2 or 3 times a week. But in reality, I am doing way more than that. My announcement is, okay, hangout request is available. I'm looking for an icon. Left or right icon, okay, there it is. That is the other side, okay. Yeah, that's the other side. There is a video I am planning to do, but it's going to take probably 2 weeks to record it. I'm going to record a little bit each day, and once I get it complete, then I'm going to edit it all together and upload it. And what it is, it's going to be an energy drink comparison. I've got something like a dozen different energy drinks that I'm going to try. Some of them I've already tried, and I try on a regular basis because I like them. But there's some that I've never tried. And there's others. Oh, okay, I'm not dropping off cargo. I don't need to I was thinking I needed to back up to the cargo area, but I don't actually have to do that. And why not do some landing services while we're here? Like a 1 credit repair. I notice that fuel always kicks me out of the landing app, but it's already full, and that one does too. Okay. Okay, and that 1 credit processing goes for a while, and then it says, okay, never mind, we can't repair that. You're gonna have a 1 credit damage whether you like it or not. Okay, so I'm only here to buy ammo for my Gallant. I'm gonna buy a ton of it, and I'm gonna bring it with me into this mission that I'm going to. But I have Monster, Prime, Rain, Celsius, Bang, I'm looking over there. What other ones do I have? I don't even remember. But I got like a dozen different energy drinks that I want to try. But I'm not going to drink 12 cans of energy drink all in one day. That's not going to happen. Almost every, not all of them, but almost every one of these are sugar-free. Some are not sugar-free. And in my video, I'll talk about sugar. But, okay, I don't know where I'm going here, because this is not a post that I normally visit. I've been here before, so I know the elevator was over here. Once we get to the Galleria, I think they have a gun shop here. I mean, better than just a armor shop. I could probably look it up on my map. It's not back there. It's not in the food court.
Hi.
Hey. Ah, weapons, live fire weapons. Here we are. Now they better be stocked up. What? Why'd it go blurry? They better be stocked up. Oh, that looks cool. Okay, well, that's the one I got, right? The Boneyard? That's exactly what I wanted. I wanted a white gun. It kind of looked gray before. Dude, could have walked around. Yeah, see, that doesn't look as white as it does on that display. But that's alright. I'll live through it. And I'm going to put this direct into my backpack. We're going to go Gallant. They only sell the Boneyard here. Okay. We're going to buy... Alright, there's no error yet. 40... I'm going to take that one off. We're going to buy 40 magazines. Go straight to my backpack. And that's all we're going to buy here. Made this whole trip just for that. Okay, you guys look like you're up to no good. I am role-playing a Marine. Commander of a squadron, the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. That display needs to be fixed. Oh, he's fixing it. Cool. I love seeing that. Food court. That haircut should be against your oath. Ah, there's another player. Is that the same haircut? Is that a trend? I don't know. It looked better on the second girl. I don't know why. Maybe the color? Hangers and halves. So have you guys seen Alien Earth yet? This is a little bit of a spoiler, but not much. There's a scene where he runs in and closes the elevator. Well, he goes and he opens the elevator, and then he gets in the elevator and closes the elevator. What's funny is the second he presses the button, the door opens, and the second he presses the button, the door closes. And it was a fast-acting elevator. Like, button press, open, stepped in, button press, close. I was like, damn. Well, he needed it, but I won't say why if you haven't seen it yet. And I wonder why I've got all these panels, RSI 2954. Those are like heat reflecting, what do they call those things? Thermo, what? Put that away. Did you see my ammo count? It was in the 2000s. Okay, I'm not taking all these magazines with me. That would just be ridiculous. So let's split. How many am I going to take with me? A dozen. And then I'll take the other ones and put them in my ship. That looks like it could open up. What is that? Does that open up? Are those buttons to open this? What is this? What's behind this panel? Inquiring minds want to know. Because it looks like it's got like a clamp right there. I don't know. It looks cool though. Oh, my FPS has come back. No need to swap out servers. Let's open up. Power up. Okay, it remembered what I wanted my MDFs. I call them MDFs. MFDs. But this is the same game session. I guess if I logged out and then logged back in, it would be possibly forgetting. I'm just trying to get up and out of the way for a jump back to Microtech. But before we do that, let's get the mission, if they operate. Contracts. Should be an investigation. Onyx. Accept. We'll go ahead and track that. My FPS just tanked. As soon as I hit that contract.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Malla. Opro's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since it came out that he was crushing baby worms over at their Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yorit's first official post. Client thinks Yorit may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
I'm thinking I want to log out and log back in. So I'm not going to do it in space, even though I can do a bed log. I'm going to lose the quest, but I can just pick it up again. Starting to get a little bit of a upset stomach. Let's see what this does. Does it say, oh, upset stomach? Yeah, I'm gonna log out and log back in. I'm gonna see if it'll let me bed log. Sometimes it lets me bed log in space, sometimes it says I have to be landed. Sometimes it says I have to be landed away from a station. We'll see what the error message is this time. I didn't know there was any red in my arms. That's pretty cool. Oh. Let me do it. I'm moderately pleased with that. All right. So let's go to, not Australia. Let's try, I bet you USA would be very clear at this time of night. It's 3 a.m. I mean, I'm up. There's the new Terra Gazette. And there's something down here about the annual Flat Cat grooming contest. Flat Cat is an alien being, an alien race. A kitty cat. It's a pet. Eventually in Star Citizen, we're going to be getting pets. I say that because pets are part of the there it is. Pets are part of the stretch goals. And they can't have a stretch goal and then not fulfill it. That's a legal problem. They can have a stretch goal and not fulfill it the way you think they are. We're going to fulfill it. That's possible. But they have to have at least pets. And I think they want pets. Okay, you notice how my... Let's turn this off. Yeah, see, you notice how my MFD did not go back to power? Yeah, every time I log in, I've got Gotta switch that. Okay, well, I should not have any quests. We just gotta pick up that same quest. Doesn't pay anything. Okay, so now I'm waiting for the message.
Hey, thanks for picking this up. Name's Arkin Mella. Hawkrow's dropped this case on me, so I'll be running ops on this side. You got the high level from the brief, but the client's interested in looking into a Dr. Logan Yorit. He's one of Associated Science and Development's big brains who's been catching some flack ever since it came out that he was crushing baby worms over at their Lazarus sites. You're heading to a decommissioned ASD facility called Onyx that was Yorit's first official post. Client thinks Yorit may have been shady back then and wants to know what he got into there. This place may be closed, but it's probably not empty, so bring some protection. I'll get in touch once you get on site.
Okay, I'm bringing my gun with ammo. 507. 5. Okay, we'll go here. Yeah, I've noticed the Onyx facilities don't have jump markers. You gotta fly to them. Which I'm okay with. And it's luckily this one's in the daylight. Not that it matters because I'm going indoors. How far is it? Almost 200. If I went to that research station, I would be at about 100. If my math is right. Where is it? Hey, 95. I was pretty close. Now, my understanding is that this is 4.3 because I've done a little reading on this. So this is 4.3.0, and only the first half of this quest mission is in the game. The plan was to release half now, continue working on the remainder of the quest, and then reveal it or release it at 4.3.1. So so even if I wanted to, I can't complete the quest. But that's okay. We're doing testing. Let's try not to crash into the side of a mountain. How about that? Okay, we should be good. Flying at 2,000 meters. Which is pretty good altitude for a moon, I guess. Okay. There is atmosphere on this moon, it looks like. Very light, but there is some. this altitude, there's 3.3 particles. I think you need 0.6 to be able to breathe without a helmet. I think that's math. I think that maths. I think it's 0.6. Might be 6.5, might be 6.7. I don't remember what it is. Anything less than that, you'll suffocate. It's like the difference between sea level, which should be 1, up to Denver, you know, where you're getting like 0.8 or something like that. And then even higher, what do they call it, like Mount Everest or whatever? You have to have breathing apparatus to go up that high. Or jumping out of an airplane doing halo. I don't know if you knew this. I'm going to share a little bit of something that a lot of people don't know about halo jumpers. At a certain altitude, you need the breathing apparatus, but that's only if you open your chute and you're planning on gliding in a really far distance. If you are free falling, you do not need a breathing apparatus because the wind rushing past your skin will actually absorb enough oxygen through the skin. This is weird. Believe me, I thought it was weird when I learned this. You will not need to breathe because your skin absorbs enough oxygen. It basically, you get like pressure fed oxygen through the skin. Now I don't know all the particulars, but I know that's a thing. Now, I personally have never free fall. I've never did a free fall jump. I've only done static line jumps when I was in the Army. I did over 500 jumps. Some, well, I guess it's been long enough, I could say. Some into combat situations, some 99% of them into training situations. No, maybe not 99, maybe 95%. Because there was a percentage that I did for fun. During company parties and stuff like that.
Alright, welcome to ASD's Onyx facility. Remember, even though it's decommissioned, it's probably not empty. Scavengers could be raiding the joint, and there might even be mercs in the area. I guess what I'm trying to say is, keep your eyes open and your weapon loaded.
Landing gear deployed.
I think this is the one that the automated system gave me. Am I right? Yeah. Oh, it's almost open. Okay. Notice the music changed.
Landing complete. System off.
Yeah, I took some magazine, or took my sniper rifle magazines off. Left some. Now I'm just packing this one gun, bunch of mags. I don't have to worry about pressing the wrong button and having the sniper rifle pop up. That looks like a freight elevator. My BPM is up there. I'm gonna slow down a little bit. Okay, that won't work unless I'm in first person. Okay, got it. I wanted to holster it. Wanted to take care of this before we go in. Let me hit quick save. Nope, that didn't work. Okay, reading my mission. It says navigate to engineering wing. Okay. I'm going to try to pay attention to my mission. Last time I did not pay attention to my mission, and I got to a point of no return. This apparently is an armistice zone where you can't shoot anybody or do anything. My weapon is automatically put away. It said navigate to engineering wing. Here we go. And I've already taken some time to really examine the architecture and the art and the layout and everything in the early parts of the mission. Later on, I was just fighting for my life.
Okay, the engineering wing of the facility is what keeps the whole place running. Of course, with the weird readings coming from this section, I'm guessing they got something a little more powerful than a generator stashed inside. Tread lightly.
Okay, track down and access personnel files. Okay. Who killed those two? Now, I never did explore down that way. I was thinking I wanted to do that. Underbarrel? Okay, it's working. Okay, I think I could go that way. Okay. Navigate to research wing via lobby. See, that's the thing that I missed last time. I just pressed on. Now they're wearing some kind of radiation suit, but I'm being stubborn. Okay, I just heard gunfire. But like my mission says, don't press on. It says, come back to the lobby. Now there is a couple of boxes over here. This is the one that I was looting, that I got shot while I was looting. I don't want any of that. Is that a box you can loot? Nope. Now the gun should get put away. The lobby is there. See, automatically. The lobby is a armistice zone. Okay, so what are we looking at? Navigate to research wing via lobby. Now, I've never been down here. They do have med beds up here in the lobby. Okay, that just said sit. No, that says lay down. Okay. Can I change my respawn to that? What is all this? That's not what I meant to do, but that's okay. I think I could change my respawn to right here. I think I'm going to do that. I don't need any medical care. Research labs. I'm hearing somebody with a, might be an energy weapon. As they were shooting it, it was starting to charge up. I heard that. I wonder if that means there's another player running around. If there is, and I shoot him, I'm going to apologize ahead of time. If he shoots me, there's no hard feelings.
Hey, I want you to be extra careful inside the Onyx research wing. I'm not exactly sure what you're gonna find, but whatever it is, probably best not to think too hard about it. Try to focus on the job at hand.
Personnel files still? I'm crouching, by the way. That's not people. Okay. Enough lighting in here. I don't need that flashlight. Plus, I don't want to reveal myself, you know. It's rooms like that I need a flashlight, because you never know, there could be a face hugger in here. Music changed. I don't want any of that. Like I said, I don't want any of that. I want this.
Great. Got the data, and I'm gonna have to run these names to see if we get any hits. But I'm seeing Dr. Yoritz accessed some personal logs. And some are even tagged from the last few weeks. Okay, give me a second, and I'll send you an updated contract.
Leave Onyx facility. Okay, I'm all about that. So if I leave the Onyx facility and crash, am I going to respawn here at the Onyx facility? Oh no. I'll have to get that fixed once I get back to base. Just in case. Hopefully there's not a facehugger on my ship. Pulse laser pistol battery. Got a parallax rifle battery. Which I never did pick up. There's the med gun. Okay, it replaced the med gun. You don't want that. Yeah, it's one or the other. That's all right. Let's try to get out of here. Let's actually complete a quest for once. Come on. Oh, my FPS is low. Okay. It's doing fine when I got here.
Welcome to Roman Space Industries. Enjoy the ride. System check. Takeoff complete. Landing gear raised.
All right, so now he said he was going to work out a new contract. He probably did, and it's probably in my contract, available contracts. I'm curious if it's part 2. Yeah, the value just went up. From the personal files recovered, we have now learned that George has recently visited the site and accessed files. Investigator actions explore the engineering wing and access his recent files. I found a workaround for the QT issue, so you'll be able to travel directly to the site from now on. Oh. Be wary of possible hostile forces on site. Okay. I'm not going to do that tonight. My question is, if I log out right now, when I log back in, do I have the second half of the quest? That's Euterpe. Cleo. There's Port Tressler. And we'll do a little quick experiment before I log out. I'm going to log out of the game, log back in, and see if I have to redo the whole first part of the quest, or if it will retain knowledge. Okay, let's write it out here.
Landing gear deployed. Landing complete. System off.
Okay, we're about to do a little bit of an experiment. But first, There you go. That'll work for me. Okay, so here we are. We're gonna... Yeah, let's quit the game. I'm gonna come back in and see if I have that quest. Or if I have to run that whole thing all over again. Which basically just tells me that I would have to dedicate enough time to do it all in one run. Which I'm not a big fan of. In most MMOs, you can log out anywhere, and when you log back in, you'll be right where you left off. Okay, I'm logging back in. Yeah, I was talking about multiple videos that I was going to record. Not only am I going to record the energy drink video, I'm going to spread that out over time because I'm only going to do like one energy drink flavor per day because I don't want to drink, 12 energy drinks and then have my heart explode. You know what I mean? And so then I'm going to do like one flavor a day. Usually like in the morning before I start my day, I'm going to do that. And then I'm going to film later in the day, giving a like, okay, it's later in the day. This is how I feel, or this is what it did for me. It juiced me up, or it didn't do anything for me, or whatever. And then save that, and then I'll do it again the next day, and again the next day, and the next day. That's why I said it would take me about 2 weeks to do the recording, and then I'll upload it. Okay, well that's that. But then I also want to take a little bit of time to to go over the flight controls for a new player. It's not aimed at new players, but it 100% could be used as a new player video. But it's going to be worded and put together, and the verbiage and the ships we use in this video. It's going to be a flight tutorial, but it's going to be aimed, at new squadron members, people who join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. I want them, and they might be brand new players, like have never played Star Citizen before, or they've played Star Citizen for 20 years, maybe not 20 years, but they've played since the beginning, but maybe they don't recognize certain things that they can do, or maybe it's just a refresher, or they haven't played in a couple of years, and the flight model might have changed for them, and so it's kind of like a refresher for those players. But it's going to be worded like a brand new training video for military pilots in our squadron. But anybody can use those videos, and I'm going to probably start doing those this week. And again, that's going to be one of those videos that I record in multiple parts and then piece it together. Okay, here comes the test. Let's see if this contract is on step 2 or if it's step 1. Hey, that's step 2, right? Yeah, they found a workaround for the QT. Okay, Star Citizen, you did the right thing. Super happy about that. So now, tomorrow night, when I log in, I can go straight into the second half of the mission. That will be awesome. Now I'm sitting at 4 mil. Yeah, my FPS is like through the roof right now. I'm digging it, 60 plus. Okay, but thanks for hanging out. Be sure to hit the like and the subscribe button if you liked what you saw tonight. If not, yeah, that's no big deal. But more importantly, be sure to hit the notification icon so that you'll be notified anytime that I go live. And I'm trying to debate on whether or not I want to continue playing computer games this morning. And if I do, it's going to be Skyrim or just log out for the night. I think I'm just going to log out. All right, guys. You guys take care, and I'll catch you in the next one.
Greetings, citizens. This is Lieutenant Commander Mr. Everything coming at you with an important announcement from the UEE Navy. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron, the Lions, is recruiting. Be a part of something great. Join now. We are looking for new and veteran players. The 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron is a UEE Navy carrier-based squadron. If you're looking for a disciplined, well-trained unit, join now. Not only do we want combat professions, but we need first-person marine experts, merchants, miners, salvage. All professions are welcome in the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Our mission is to protect the UEE and its citizens. Join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. Expected missions would be anti-piracy, anti-smuggling, fleet protection, search and rescue, convoy escort, bounty hunting, exploration, mining, salvage, asset protection, cargo hauls, to name a few. Join now and see the galaxy. We have an organization page on the RSI website, as well as the forums in Spectrum, and we have our very own Discord. Role-playing is encouraged, but not mandatory. The galaxy awaits. Join now. Whether you're casual or competitive, we're looking for committed players. We're based on a World War II U.S. Navy Air Squadron theme. Our focus are carrier-based craft, with our primary being the Sabre. But all ships are needed and wanted in the squadron. We would like to have a wide variety of ships to allow all kinds of gameplay. Visit now your local Navy recruiter and join the 1st Naval Aerospace Squadron. The squadron is growing. Visit our recruiter at robertspaceindustries.com www.sci-fi.org/1NAS to become a member of something great.